You might actually be feeling really jaded in your relationships or in your love life right now. There is, I think, relief or a conversation or some kind of like breakthrough energy on its way in to help you move past whatever like this part of the lesson is. You might have found yourself here, you know, in different times. This might be a cycle, right? But the first card, Gallant, accept healing energies. I'm wondering, you know, are you rejecting healing energies or are you accepting healing energies? And then unguarded, trust the unexpected, and naivety, cultivate innocence, followed with House of Love, you shall be loved. Queen of Swords, Six of Swords here with the Ace of Wands. You are just wanting to get past it, but like you're obviously like wounded in this situation, right? Like there's been a lot. I mean, you're not just jaded, right? Like jaded is something that one becomes. Jaded is something that like you earn, you know? And that's what I'm feeling here, is this jaded energy. But there is momentum. But it feels, I'm having a hard time articulating this because it feels like it's right over there. And you're looking at it and say, like, I'm seeing someone like struggling to get their hands and knees, like, how can I reach it? Like, it's so far away, you know, and you kind of just want to lay down and take a nap. Oh, yeah, lay down and take a nap. For good. That's morbid. Yeah. I was watching a video of, I know it's one of those like super lame videos, or not super lame, it's like the content farm videos of someone like, you know, cutting a tomato and then sticking it into like on top of soil and then watering it, and it's like a time lapse. And I was just thinking about like death and decay and resurrection and like these science experiments that we would do when we were kids, like out in the garden at school. You know what I'm talking about? Like there is this like crone death rebirth cycle that's happening here. I'm just noticing my moss agate fell. Mother wounds, competition, the Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands. It's just too much, you know, this naivety, this cultivating into innocence. Like you're probably around people who are looking at you like you're doing something wrong, and yet you feel like, what are you talking about? You know, and maybe somewhere within you, you feel like imposter syndrome coming up. Like, there must be something wrong. There must be something wrong with me, or there must be something that I'm doing wrong, even though on the surface, and like you do truly believe that, you're not doing anything wrong in the situation. I think there's a part of you that is saying like you're like inherently bad with these energies coming out. Moss agate speaks to the mother wound. That's kind of why I was going there. So maybe it's just that part of you that, you know, deserves forgiveness or love or trust that is, yeah, a little on the fence right now, you know. I also want to point out all of these cards are, I don't have a single yellow card here. There's a lot of subconscious at play. It's all swords. And then, you know, we've got Ten of Wands, you know, that's all subconscious. So one of your subconscious drivers is coming up right now that puts you in a place of competition, but also of non-acceptance. I feel like there are people here who want to love you, who want to help you, and it might be really hard for you to allow them to love you and help you. Yeah, like just splitting the deck here, Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, like you really do not trust. I think you really want to be kept safe, you know, you really want to be around people who you can truly trust. But the thing is that, like, if you don't take the leap in trusting, then you'll never get that safety of trust. Like, you do, like, trust is if that's so important to you, you do have to, like, give someone an opportunity to prove that they are trustworthy, you know, or you have to, like, you have to step out a little bit and, like, test the waters, right? Yeah, Two of Wands. So let's get more about that. Okay, the Fool. Ooh. Eight of Wands. And the Magician. Whoa. Okay, this is changing gears quickly. I think this has a lot to do with the manifestation, just with the Two of Wands here. This has a lot to do with something that you very seriously desire and have desired for a long time. The Eight of Wands and the Magician, it's like it's happening. Six of Wands, it's happening. Yeah, so that, like, breath, I'm hearing, like, breath of life, breath of fresh air, like that, like, ability to breathe. Like, you might need that trust with the environment, with the person, with the situation, whatever, in order to really breathe. I'm seeing a ring, so this could be, but I'm specifically seeing, like, a jade or an emerald ring with, like, a gold band. That doesn't matter, like, that might not have any relevance, but, like, I think that the ring more so represents cycles, and then emerald is a stone of, you know, any green stone is a stone of the heart. The High Priestess here. This is going to be really activating for, you know, whatever it is that you keep private, right? Like, you, in order to build this up, this manifestation that you have to show yourself in a way that is new. And that might be really scary. That might be really weird. But that trust thing, again, is coming up here. Like, well, like, what are you going to do? This is what you require in order to really grow and flourish. Or maybe it's something that the situation requires of you. I mean, like, who's to say, right? But there's a lot of encouragement for you to just take the leap and have fun with it, right? Naivety, cultivating innocence. It's speaking to that jaded energy, but it's also speaking to your, maybe a blockage around just, like, fucking around and, like, playing and enjoying, right? Like, maybe we can cultivate more innocence in play. There are sirens going off. Kind of feels like sandbox stuff, you know? And with the High Priestess here, I feel like there's something in your heart that you're trying to, Ten of Swords. Sirens, that's really interesting. There's something in your heart that you're trying to, like, keep from manifesting, right? This, like, pain, this heartache. Knight of Pentacles, Justice, Nine of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords, following the Ten of Swords and the High Priestess. I am being brought to this, like, thing about, it's like a cartoon that I saw on Instagram or something a while back, and it was like, yeah, we're gonna hurt each other. It's like, you know, a fox and a rabbit or something in a relationship, something really cute. And it's like, yeah, we're gonna hurt each other. Of course we're gonna hurt each other, right? But we're gonna love each other too. Like, people hurt each other, right? But the common ground is love. And so the type of relationship that you have here that is, like, under fire or being brought into question is kind of, I think that this is a broader message. It seems to be like an overhaul of all of your relationships and all of your expressions of love. Yeah, you're gonna get hurt. But that's part of the joy of this life, is the getting hurt, the healing, the growing, the death, the, you know, rebirth, the kind of going down into the earth, molding, whatever, and then having the sprouts come up. relax.